entrepreneur for a very practical reason, not because I was driven to build a business, but simply because I had 4 children and I had to find a way to make a living so that I could survive and put food on the table. So it was pretty basic. My biggest accomplishment is, without a doubt, being a mother. My journey is continuing to be and try to aspire to be the best mom I can be, which means I'm sure they would tell you that I have a ways to go. We're not, I'm trying really hard though. I have a philosophy that a mentor is the person that's sitting right next to you, that anyone, if you just took the time and said to somebody, hey, tell me about the hardest thing you've ever done in life, you would learn a lesson that would be invaluable. Ultimately, my father was my biggest mentor. I'd say he was my biggest cheerleader and my biggest dissident, in terms that, he always made sure I understood what I wasn't doing well, but he always made sure that I knew what I was capable of. Authentic leadership to me is about admitting that you don't have all the answers, being vulnerable and being able to tell your team, exactly where you feel that you have some weaknesses, but also not being afraid of your strengths. And I think that authentic leadership comes from this place of genuine interest. If you're genuinely interested in the people around you, and I mean genuinely interested, and if you're listening and observing the world around you, you will be a better person. You will be a better leader because you're going to understand what people around you need and want. Business and personal, it is kind of our whole life, right? And so I have this notion that you need to show up in your business life as the same person you are in your personal life. Because the idea that you have to put on a different cloak or a mask or somehow show up as a different person at business, to me is completely disingenuous. I think it comes down to 3 things for me. It comes down to gratitude. I wake up every morning and go, thank you, God, for everything I have. And I did that when I was the brokest of broke, and now when I have some success behind me. I think gratitude is a really important quality to have in life. The next thing I think is hope. I always want to think about hope as being something that I aspire to continue to have, because if you're hopeful about tomorrow, today, the next hour, you will find the opportunity, you will find the success you're looking for. The third thing is just being genuinely interested in people in the world, because when you do that, you find purpose, and purpose is what drives us all. If you don't build something that succeeds you and is bigger than you, then you really aren't a good entrepreneur. So, you know what, let go, learn to get out of your own way, learn to trust people, learn to just accept that, people will do it differently than you do it, and that's okay. Because maybe their road is going to be a little different, but as long as the end goal is the same, you'll all win. I'm not going to measure success by money. I'm going to measure success by whether or not it allows me to be an individual, to be true to who I am, to do good work, to have fun and love my family, and to contribute to the community. Those are big, lofty goals, but that's kind of the legacy I'd like to leave. So who knows? I have a philosophy of living my life with hope. I always think that there is hope around us. If we choose to focus on it, we will find a better way. Of genuine interest. As I said earlier, I think you have to be genuinely interested in people and in the life and world around you, and care about what's happening in this world.